Hey everyone, this is Karnak with Star Wars Armada Explained. Today we're going to look at the ship title for the MC-80 Home 1 variant, Independence. Independence, if you see that bullet point or dot there in front of its name, signifies that it is a unique title, meaning you can only bring one of them in your fleet. Independence, how do you know it equips to the MC-80 Home 1 variant? If you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the card, you will see the icon symbol for that ship. It is faction specific to the Rebel Alliance, which you can see there next to its point cost, which is 8 points. Independence reads Squadron Command, which that's what that little symbol there just signifies, whether if you spend the squadron dial or a squadron token, as long as you're fulfilling a squadron command, each squadron you activate may increase its speed to 4 until the end of its activation. Squadrons that change speed in this way cannot attack this activation. This card does not have any clarifications or errata. However, it is specifically mentioned with All Fighters Follow Me, which states that the effect of All Fighters Follow Me increases the speed of squadrons by an additional 1 that are activated by a ship with Independence equipped. And it should note that for All Fighters Follow Me is essentially that's not just specific only to Independence, but rather anything that grants speed increases like Corruptor or Vector, etc. So Independence, how does it work? How is it utilized? Well, so Independence is done when you utilize, as I mentioned before, a squadron command, whether if you're using a squadron dial, a squadron token, or if you're using a squadron dial and token. So for the ships that, or not the ships, the squadrons when they're activated, for example, B-Wings only have a speed of 2, which you can see here, distance 1 to 2. So the black circle's distance 1, red circle's distance 2, 3 is this orange, 4 is this kind of peach color, and 5 is yellow. So B-Wings typically can only move, about that far from their original position. Now with Independence, if you activate that squadron, you choose to move them with Independence, you can decide on if you want to move them their normal speed and move and attack, or if you want to use Independence's ability for any and all squadrons you activate to have that squadron move at speed 4. You can see there that's quite a bit of a travel distance for that. The only caveat is that, of course, if you choose to utilize Independence speed movement bonus, that squadron cannot attack. There's no way for that squadron to be able to attack in that manner. The only exception being, of course, if you use Adar Talon to unactivate one of those squadrons you moved at the end of your squadron activation or squadron command for that ship. That's only one squadron you can do that on. So the cost benefits of that is just not the cost benefits, but is it worth being able to do something like that? It all depends. The squadrons that gain the most benefit from this really are just B-Wings, because B-Wings are speed 2, they move very slow. Things like Y-Wings and X-Wings, they already go speed 3, so you kind of have to question, is that extra movement really going to be all that useful? And in terms of Independence, that is pretty much all the crazy things of Independence. There's no hidden caveats or anything like that in there. No crazy card explanations that need to be gone through. So a lot of people do like to use Independence to move, 2-speed squadrons like B-Wings or the YT-1300s that are just slow. And of course, if you're using it in combination with All Fighters Follow Me, you can get these, those relatively slow squadrons moving out pretty far. It's just the drawback of not being able to attack really just puts a lot of hamper on this card. It only saw very limited use back when it was first released, and then since new cards have come out like Fighter Coordination Teams, All Fighters Follow Me, it's essentially seen as kind of like why waste the potential of other ship titles when essentially those speed factors it can be made up in other ways. One build that I have used personally with Independence is using MC-80 with Independence and have Bale equipped, for example, because Bale allows you to activate first the following round. So you could move your squadrons, potentially if you could try to go last, you move these squadrons last the speed 4, and then you activate first the following round, and then you can activate these squadrons that now have suddenly jumped from way back to way forward, and then you can potentially move them to be in range to attack something without having to utilize independence. But just kind of as a one turn only gimmick, I just don't see a lot of point in something like that. But of course, for anyone who wants to play and utilize the card, that doesn't stop you from doing it. Everything has a place and a role, and it's just all what your playstyle is. But that is, in a nutshell, how this card works. Again, no other crazy things going on, nothing else you should be worried about. So that's independence. Of course, if you feel like I've got anything in error or if anything is wrong, please be sure to leave a comment. Let me know about it. I do read and respond to my comments. And I appreciate you guys, and like always, I'll catch you next time.